So far in camp, I'd say the number one thing I'm pleased with is the senior leadership. We have a great group. It's a big group that have been through a lot together. And right now we had a big freshman class come in with 32 freshmen. So anytime you bring a group in that's that large, you're really looking at your senior leadership to help you get them to do the right things and understand what we're talking about when we speak about Hoya culture. We talk to our kids every day about just taking things one step at a time, and that's typical coach speak, but every day we want them to come out and focus at the task at hand. The key phrase that we use with them is be where you are, which means if you're in a meeting, be in a meeting. If you're at practice, be at practice. For our kids that are just finishing their summer classes, if you're in class, be there. So we're really looking for 100% attention and focus at the task at hand. The second thing is just to make sure that we're not really worried about wins and losses per se. It's building a foundation and doing things the right way. We talk about doing the little things right every day, really in every phase that we do, from how we line up and stretch to how the locker room looks, all the way out to alignment and assignment on the field. Anytime you report for a camp, the coaches have a list of where you're supposed to be, how you're supposed to do it, how you're supposed to dress. But once you look at the entire organization, the coaches are only 10 coaches out of an organization of over 100 people. It's really important for the freshmen to see the upperclassmen buying into what we're talking about and doing it the right way. Once the freshmen see that that's the standard and the culture around here, I think that's been the biggest help for it. Sisu is a term, it's a Finnish term. It has a lot to do with the Winter War, 1939 to 1940. It's a Finnish term that means courage in the face of adversity. It's attributed to Jani Kori, who familiarized me with the term. He was a captain for us in 1996, who unfortunately had a tragic incident where he was paralyzed. So after his treatment, instead of feeling sorry for himself, Yanni started Next Step Foundation. They're partnered with the Christopher Reeve Foundation, and they've opened a center in Los Angeles that they run now. There's one that's in Stony Brook. Hopefully we'll open a third here in DC in the next couple of years. And the purpose of the clinic is to help anyone that's suffered a traumatic spinal cord injury to go through their rehab. So Yanni really embodies the term Sisu, which means guts, determination, and will in the face of adversity. So for our kids, that means to have those qualities not only on the field, but more importantly in life, on the campus, in class, and throughout the Georgetown University culture. So for me, it's very important. It applies to a lot of things, but when we do something perfect, whether it's being on time for a meeting, lining up for practice, or a play, the coaches will use the term Sisu, and that just reminds the kids that they did it perfect, to remember what they did so we can repeat it the next time.